Right, okay. We've got more food that comes in a sack, uh, which didn't really go well the last time. What I'll do is at this moment in the video, I'll do like a previously on Food Moron, and then I'll edit a clip in of the video previously where I had food that came in a frozen food that was ready made in a sack, and I'll pop that in. But this whole section explaining that, I'll just cut that out.
Previously on Food Moron.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. No. No, that was horrific. That made me gag.
Right, so as you can see from that clip, and you can go watch the video obviously, that didn't go quite well. It was fucking rank. Hopefully this is going to go a lot better. So what we've got here is from Iceland again. I keep forgetting to mention where I'm getting this stuff from, I think, sometimes. So we've got Iceland, chicken and prawn paella, serves two. Feels like it serves a lot more than two. There's an awful lot in here. Generally, as a rule of thumb, I would recommend not eating anything that comes from a sack or is served in a bucket, just for your own future ongoing health concerns. But this looks all right. But it's an entire meal in a bag. In case you can't guess, I forgot how to talk here. In case you can't guess what this is. So I'm assuming there's going to be instructions that we just have to heat it up, and that's it. It was really cheap. I think it was like, I can't remember. It's not really that. It was like £2, £2.50, something like that. Which for a meal for two, that's all right. That's all right. Now, I'm not exactly sure how well the paella is going to survive the freezing and defrost, or freezing and then cooking, but we'll see. It really does not look like paella rice. Or am I thinking of risotto? You're thinking of risotto, you fucking idiot. I'm sure the Spanish will be thrilled by this. So what we'll do is I'll get an image of the ingredients up on screen here. We'll quickly fly through those. There's going to be quite a lot, I have to imagine. And then, yeah, and then we'll get it on, see how she tastes. So what have we got here? So we have got cooked yellow rice. I didn't realize you could get yellow rice. Okay, there we go. That explains it. It's cooked in turmeric. Peas. We've got diced chicken, 7%. We've got from chicken. Okay, so the diced chicken makes up 7%, and 98% of that chicken is from chicken breast. Okay. Salt, that's very high up on the ingredients list. We've got tapioca starch, that'll be to help thicken it. Corn starch, that's the same. Again, tomato, red peppers, fried onions. I mean, there's like, you know what, there's going to be nothing surprising in here. Crustaceans, that'll be our prawns. Smoke flavoring. It's always suspicious. Smoke flavoring. Paprika. I'm just skimming these. Rapeseed oil again seems to be in literally everything. Paella spice mix. Okay. Prawn powder. Okay. Crustaceans. Fish. Fish powder. Okay, that is weird actually. That's kind of weird. Prawn powder and fish powder. That must be to try and give it a more fishy taste than it actually has. Mustard, mollusks. Okay, yeah, that's all fine. Right. Okay. Let's have a look at our cooking instructions here. Okay, so I always assume that the one on top is the preferred method, the one they want you to use. So it's cooking in a wok, so that's what we're going to do. The other methods are microwave, 14 minutes. We're not there. 14 minutes in the microwave? Good lord. That's a lot of minutes in the microwave. Air fryer? Air fryer? Who's cooking Who's cooking paella in an air fryer? Don't do that. I mean, do whatever you want, but don't do that. That sounds ridiculous. Right, okay. I think my beard keeps rubbing on the microphone here. Is it going to sound all scratchy? Who knows? I think this is, you know what? I think this video is going to be less interesting than a lot of the previous ones. This just looks like something quite nice that's good value for money in a bag. It's a lot here. This is like, how many kilograms have we got here? It feels like more than 750 grams, so not quite a kilogram. Okay. Feels substantial for what you pay for it. I mean, most of it's rice. I just realized I'm bouncing this up and down here. It's probably all you can hear. Yeah, okay, right. Looks good. Let's, nothing else. There's nothing else really to talk about here, is there? Yeah. When I cooked the penne pasta, which was disgusting, but yeah, go watch that. It cooked in the bag. That you left it in this bag, and you put the bag in the microwave. It just didn't seem right. This makes it crystal clear that you take it out of this bag, remove all packaging, but we're not going to microwave it. We'll do it in the wok. So I'm just going to go grab my trusty wok. We'll move over to the cooker here. It also, you know what, on the picture on the packet there, I don't know whether you can see that. I maybe didn't read the ingredients very well, but it also looks like it's full of bits of chorizo or something like that. I mean, that's what it says. That's what it looks like on the packet. I think this is going to be a winner. If it looks like this when it comes out at the end, we're only a winner here, I think. Here's my trusty wok. Yes, I'm aware I need a new wok. All the inner surfaces come away, but that's all. Whenever you cook on something like this, it releases all the delicious proto-magnetic juices from the black stuff here, which then goes into the food, which then goes into me and helps aid in enhancing my future dementia and crippling back pain and weak bones. So it's not all bad. Right, so I think it said on the instructions there, a couple of tablespoons of oil. Heat 25 milliliters. That's approximately 2 to 3 dessert spoons. We'll just eyeball it, I think. I don't think we need to be particularly religious about this. So I'm just going to throw in some decent amount of olive oil. After that, yeah, I was generous. And we'll heat that. I'm not going to show you the entire cooking process here. I think that would just be boring. So we'll get the sack in here. And we'll get a good look at it here. Oh yes, that looks good. Sorry, I'm talking off camera here. You can't see me. Here, there it is there. There it is there in the bag. That looks phenomenal. Like, that does not look crap. I mean, I'm generally not a big fan, as you may have seen in my previous videos, of food that's already been cooked, then frozen, then you cook it again. But that looks, I mean, those are big pizzas. Big pieces of either chorizo or salami, and looks like there's loads of them. I mean, overall, not massively expensive ingredients, but for what you're getting for your money, this seems to be really, really good value. So again, I got this in Iceland, the frozen food superstore. Yeah, that looks legit. Right, let's tip her in here, and then I'll scoot her around a wee bit, and then we'll cut to it being cooked. I think there's no point in me sitting here fast forwarding through 15 minutes of me doing this. Oh, right, I'll turn that right down to a medium heat. Should have probably done that before I dumped it in. And then I do have like a spatula, but I've really gotten into the habit. I use these now all the time when I'm cooking. It just seems like less messy and it's easier to move things around. So what we're looking at here, 15 minutes it said. I hope you appreciate this. I had to clean this cooker to shoot these videos, so you didn't think it was a fucking tramp. That's a problem with cookers like this. They're a friggin' nightmare to keep clean. Sorry, I'm just going off on a rant here now. Let's get the heat up a wee bit there. It looks, I mean, you can see that. That looks fantastic. This looks delicious when it's frozen, which is a good sign. Just got to really cook it well, you know. It's full of bits of seafood. Nobody wants to have undercooked seafood or reheated seafood that hasn't been heated all the way through. Look at this. Look how clean this cooker is. Look at this. You know, I fucking hate this thing. I hate it. I can't wait to get rid of it. It's just so difficult to keep clean. Anytime you cook one meal on it, shut up, mate. Nobody wants to hear about your cooker and how much of a nightmare it is to keep clean. I put in a lot of effort in here, right? I know I said I wasn't going to talk about it. I don't even know if I'm in shot here. I spent 20, 30 minutes cleaning this damn thing before I could shoot this. So the least you could do is like subscribe or something, or like, or leave a comment. I don't care if it's aggressive, sexually aggressive, you know, threatening. Say whatever you want. It's all engagement. Apparently, that's all good. Oh yeah, look at my paella. Right, okay, I'm going to stop rambling here now. I'll probably cut all this out. Of me talking crap, I mean. I'm still talking crap and I'm still filming. I mean, I suppose I could carry on filming and just cut it out at the end. Oh yeah. God, this does look good. It smells good. Like, I know you can't smell it, but I can, and it smells good. Right, okay, going to start filming now. I will come back in, what, 10, 15 minutes? I dare say, though, when I higher heat, you could probably get through this quicker. Right, okay, see you in a minute. Right, okay, here we go. It is out of the wok and into the bowl here. You know what? It does look really good. There's a generous amount of chicken, and there's a generous amount of this. I keep calling it chorizo. I don't know what it is. I assume it's chorizo or salami. There's loads of that. Very, very few prawns. Like very few. Like, I mean, there's one there. Look at the size of it. It's absolutely tiny. Wee prawn there. And I can't seem to find any prawns in here. There obviously. Oh, there's another one. There are prawns in here, but they're very small. As you can see, they're tiny prawns, and there's really not many of them. I'm assuming that's why in the ingredients there was like prawn powder and fish powder to give it that fishy sort of paella taste. But there's really, I mean, there's barely any in here at all. There's barely any in here at all. It looks great. I have to admit, it does look great. The rice is gone like I thought it would. You know, the rice was already cooked, and then we're sticking it in a wok and cooking it again on a high or a heat. So frozen thawed rice, you know, it's gone like I thought it would. It's a bit clumpy, a bit sticky, but other than that, it really does look good. It smells good. Really surprised here. Really surprised. Every now and again, Iceland will surprise you with the random stuff they have pre-cooked in a bag. I've got another bag of food in there, but that's for a different video. Oh, there we go. There's a fairly decent sized prawn there. This is a very exciting part of the video. I feel this is the most exciting. We're digging for prawns here. So, you know, you should probably like and subscribe if you've got this far into the video, watching a middle-aged man dig through, you know, reheated paella to find the prawns. Will we find another one? Right, okay, so I'm going to give this a minute or two to cool down, and then we'll try some. I'm actually looking forward to this. I think it's going to be a winner. Okay, so we've got a visitor here. No, mate, you can't have any. No, you can't have any. He smells this. He can smell this. He can smell something in it. You know, it's got chicken in it. He's allergic to that. It's got rice in it. He's allergic to that. He's allergic to everything, so he can't have any. So I'm not being cruel. He can't have any. Okay, you don't have to pick up what comes out the other end. I do. All right, right. You don't have to leave, but you're not getting any. You can sort of hang around the periphery. No, you're not getting any. You can't have any. I can't explain this to you any clearer. You can't have any. You can't have any. No, you're not getting any. Right, okay. So let's try this out. Stop. You're not getting any, mate. Oh, you just can't see him. You just see his wee tail in over here. Okay, right, okay. Okay, so oh, okay, so I've got a big clump of it here. Get a bit closer here, actually, so you can actually see what I'm eating. So I've got a bit of I've got a prawn there, some peas, and I've got a bit of the salami slash chorizo, whatever it is. So I think this is going to be a representative taste. So let's go for it. Smells like. Does it smell good? Yeah, it smells good. Definitely smells like seafood. Reminds me of the smell of mussels. Funnily enough, did say mollusks in the ingredients. Hmm. Okay, yeah, it's not very strong. It's not incredibly strongly flavored, but it is tasty. Yeah, that's nice. Mmm. Bits of chicken aren't stingy. Oh yeah, that's really good. It's really good. And again, it's not very, very strongly flavored, but definitely tastes like paella. Mmm. Easily serve two people. Easily. That's it. You lay down. You're not getting anything. Mmm. Get a bit of pepper there. Peppers are kind of tasteless, but that's okay. Yep, that's great. Oh yeah, this is really good for the money. Like really good. I was expecting this salami to taste of nothing, just based on how cheap the whole thing was. Usually these things you end up with something that looks like salami, but it's just not. But yeah, or chorizo, sorry. But I'm just gonna eat a bit of that on its own. Very strong flavor out of that chorizo. Now that I'm eating it on, yeah, quite spicy, very peppery. Again, it might not be legit chorizo, but tastes nice. Tastes very nice. Yeah, this is a winner. This is absolutely easy. Again, like I said, easily feed two people. It was under £3, and that's pretty good if you're looking to feed two people. Yeah, that's really good. If you could divvy that, you could talk about a muffin. You could easily spread this out between more than three people, and then have something else on the plate. You know, a bit of veg, something like that, and easily make a meal for 3 or 4 people out of this. Yeah, fantastic. Yep. Okay. Well, this isn't my dinner. This is somebody else's, so I'm going to stop eating this now. But yeah, that's really good. Hmm. Okay. Yep. Right. Put this down. Let's wrap up here. So like and subscribe. Go check out all my other videos. I've got about, I don't know, at this stage maybe 9, 10. I don't know. I filmed a couple today, a few yesterday. So I'll get them up over the next few days. And yeah, thanks for watching. Don't have a lot to say anymore here. No, mate, you're not getting any. I don't care. Sorry, I'm going to have to go deal with him. No, you're not getting any. Mate, you're not getting any. Bye.